Before we discuss a repricing, we have to understand the concept of buy box. When you are purchasing something on Walmart, you can see on the right top corner of the product page that there is a box which shows you a price of a product and a button Add to a cart. Now, it's very simple if there is only one seller which offers a particular product. However, sometimes it's getting very competitive and there are many sellers selling a particular product. In this case, not everybody can be there in this box listed as default option. So what Walmart does, something similar to what Amazon does, is they pick one seller to be a winner of a buy box, and this seller is a default option for buyers. So if you land on this kind of page and you click on Add to Cart, then you will purchase this product from a seller who was selected by Walmart as a winner of a buy box. On the bottom, where there is indication in red color, there are other sellers which are listed there, and a buyer can simply click on this box and select another provider. As you can imagine, not too many people are doing this. On Amazon, it's much more common because on Amazon there are different kind of information provided on those sellers, such as their ranking, how many products they sold, how many positive reviews they received. However, on Walmart, there are not too many information about each seller. So really, the person who's winning a buy box has huge chance that actually that they are getting the sale. This is how Repricer works. Let's look at this situation. We have two elements on this graph. There is a Repricer and there is a marketplace. Marketplace contains two elements. One, on the right hand side, is a product page. This is just a page which is visible to all the buyers. It has information such as product price and other offers, in case a buyer wants to choose another seller from which they want to buy a product. Now, there is also this concept of data report. In the ideal world, data report is a report accessible from anybody from outside, which contains information about what's the current price of a particular product on the marketplace. So in this case, the buy box price is 11 and the data report contains this information. This is buy box 11 for this particular product. Now, Repricer can access this data report anytime they want. So now let's say the Repricer is accessing this information. So the Repricer checks what kind of information the data report contains. In this particular situation, we see that a Repricer can analyze that a product price is $21, but the buy box price is $11. This means that a seller which is using our Repricer is pricing very much this product above the buy box price. So to win this buy box, we know that we have to offer a price which is lower than buy box. And how much lower? Well, we are using this bid to determine how much lower we want to price our product. In this case, the buy box is 11, we have a bid 1, so we would like to submit a price of $10. And you can see that we can do that because the minimum is 5. So if the minimum was, for example, 15, then we wouldn't be able to submit 10. We would probably submit 15. But in this case, 10 is very much good price for us. We can still sell this product for $10. So we are submitting this product for $10 to Marketplace. The Marketplace is automatically updating this information on their pages. So they put here 11 and here 18, so they push all the offers down, and here they automatically insert into data report that there is a new buy box price which is $10. And of course also here we update that our price is now $10 and we submitted already this information. So now anytime anybody can from outside get again this data and change the price. Of course in one point somebody else will make another bid. They will for example make 7 here. Now this is an ideal world. Unfortunately in real life the data has some kind of delays when it is transferred between those two components. Let's look at this situation. We have GeekSeller as a repricer and we have Walmart as marketplace. For this particular product, the buy box is $11 and there are two other offers for 18 and 20. The data report also reflects a real number which is $11. Now on GeekSeller, this particular seller is offering this product for $21. So GeekSeller is reading data report and it sees that the buy box is 11 and similar to what we did before, we just calculate 11 minus 1, it is $10. So we want to submit $10 for this product. We see that it's above minimum. We update this information here and we submit this $10. Now, in the ideal world, we updated automatically Walmart information over here on this product page. But over here in the reality, we see situations where within few minutes pricing is updated on Walmart. Unfortunately, there are also situations where prices are updated after a few hours. So you just cannot rely fully on the speed of the API. Let's say after 15 minutes, pricing on Walmart was updated and Walmart put our offer over there. What happens very often is that actually our offer is updated over here on the Walmart marketplace. So let's say we used to be listed here as $21 and now we are listed here as $10. And unfortunately, Walmart is also calculating buy box, not in real time, but also with some delay. So maybe within half an hour, 1 hour, Walmart will realize, wait, there is another offer which is better than current buy box. So what Walmart will do is they will put here your offer and they will move everything down. So it will be 18, 20. So now your offer is number 1. Now the data report is also generated every few hours. Walmart is generating it every 2 hours. Unfortunately, this data is also sometimes delivered with larger delay. So sometimes we even see the update happens after 3, 4, 5, in extreme cases after 6 or even 9 hours. So it may happen that GeekSeller will keep trying to read information from Walmart, from data report, and it will still see that the buy box is 11, right? So GeekSeller will keep submitting this $10 and not really fully knowing that already we are winning the buy box. So it doesn't really hurt the situation. So we are just resubmitting the same price over and over again, just because we do not have information from Walmart about the current state of the product page. But in one point, finally, Walmart will change it to 10. So we will notice that, okay, we are the winner of the buy box, so we don't have to submit anymore this $10. Now, I would like to show you a concept which we call bid up. We can, of course, very easily always to bid down and make sure that your offer is lower than a competitor's offer. But there are also situations such as this one, where the offer is $16, for example, and your offer is $10. So the other offer is much higher than your winning buy box offer. And technically, you could put here, you can offer this product for $15 and still win the buy box. So this is how it works. We read also information about other offers. Walmart is providing this data in the report. So they always show that the second best offer. What's the value of the second best offer? In this case, it's 16. So if the geek seller now is reading this information and it sees that the second best offer is $16, we can easily offer $15 and still win the buy box. So we can actually do 16 minus 1, which is our bid, and this is 15. So we can submit 15. And that's what we're gonna do. Of course, we're also checking the max. So if, for example, the maximum would be 14, we wouldn't submit 15, we would submit 14. But in this case, maximum is 20, so we want to submit 15, and our system will submit 15 here. And we will still be winning the buy box. Those prices are changing, sellers coming and going, they're increasing their prices. So this is very important to actually allow us to bid up. We allow you to specify, first of all, if you want to have this bid up turned on, which we actually recommend to have it on. And we also allow you to specify an interval, how often you want our system to try to do bid up. If you specify there number 0, that means we will try to bid up every time that we see the change in the second position. So if we see any time that we can bid up, then we will do it. But we do not recommend this because Walmart reports are very much inconsistent. As you can see here, as I shown, the data reports are very delayed. So moving pricing up and down can really make not only our repricer confused, but also the Walmart confused and buyers. That's why we recommend to really specify this interval to few days. That means, let's say if you have here offering for $11 and the second offer is $18, in the worst case, you will just keep offering this $11 for, let's say, 6-7 days. On the day number 7, you will just allow our system to bid up, which will bid in this situation to 17. If you ask us to do it every time we receive a report, we may bid up or bid down by using outdated data report, and that will just make your winning of a buy box very much questionable. This is our interface, which is most likely much different right now when you are watching this video, because when I'm recording this video, it's our first version of the Repricer, and we are constantly adding new functionalities, new elements to the interface, but the concept will be always the same. So you can see here that I can, in the top right corner, click refresh data, and that will get information from Walmart and update those boxes over here with new information. This data is refreshed every few hours, so even if you click refresh, that's really what happens is we are getting information from Walmart, and this data can be not so updated. There could be a delay of few hours. But what's the most important here on this page is that you can filter your products here to see different products. You can search by title, by SKU. You can also see products which have enable or disable repricing, and of course you can modify here repricing. So you can disable, enable, you can change the minimum, maximum bid. So you can do all of this. You can of course click on the link and see a product live, but you have to also always check repricing history. So the repricing history explains one by one what happened, what our the repricer did to prices of your product, and we describe all of this information in a documentation. But what's the most important is that you can see what's the time, which time, what day, what Walmart was reporting to be a price, what was the buy box offer, what was the second best offer, and what we did. We are using this information provided by Walmart to change pricing and submit this. So you can see, for example, here that it's equal, so there is nothing changed. The pricing that that Walmart was reporting we have also was the price that the buy box was, so we didn't have to do anything. But in this case, for example, here our price was 77 and the buy box was 75, so we were bidding down, and since our bid was 1 cent, so we bid it till 14.74. There could be delays in receiving data from Walmart, so those numbers here may be sometimes not really clear why something happened, but in the long run the repricer is actually doing a very good job, and you cannot really check case by case what happened. You have to look at this as a big picture and see for how long you were winning the buy box. The another thing which I want to show you here is the insights section, which is really the repricing, but more like manual repricing. So over here you can just scroll through your products and see what Walmart prices report is showing. As always, this data could be a little bit outdated, so it's always good to just click on this link view on Walmart and see what's the real numbers. But those numbers are really nicely indicating here that for which products you could change a little bit of the price and be a winner. Over here you can just sort your products by this difference to, for example, find a product in which, such as here, you are losing a buy box by 2 cents only. So if you actually change here to, let's say, 74 and click submit and submit this new price, within a few hours you will be a winner of a buy box. So you don't have to really activate a repricer for this product, but you can do it manually. Of course, some other seller can bid you again and they can provide something like 14.17. That's why the repricer is good, so that you can specify that your minimum is, let's say, $10 and that your bid is few cents, and then we will just bid down every time when we see opportunity, so you don't have to do it manually. So definitely you should take advantage of this. We are constantly adding here new information. You can download this data and yeah, just take advantage of this and let us know if you see any issues. But always keep in mind that we are getting outdated information from Walmart, so our system is designed in a way to handle this, to still do a good job with repricing. But keep in mind that some numbers sometimes can be confusing, but in the long run our system will be able to win for you the buy box in most cases.